feel, you said you had the opportunity to travel all over the place. You felt like a squatter. But even after the experience you had, just tell us about some of that experience. Start from day one, training at home to actually prepare for the Olympics.
I mean, from day one, I always had the concept that I usually have, and that was to perfect my craft. And whatever gets tossed in front of me, destroy it. Basically, gladiator mindset, point blank. And I never deviated from that. But to see that all of my hard work got me nowhere, but at the same time somewhere, it hurt me, And this is right here, this fuels me back up. Really, it really does.
Let's back up a little bit. When the United States was marching out there, you was in front with everybody else. Big names, Michael Phelps, swim star, but now you were part of that. How did you feel that just at that moment, representing the United States, coming from Capitol Heights?
Honestly, at that moment, I already knew that I had greatness within me. I just felt like I was not alone at the moment. A lot of greatness is walking with me this time. I always had the moments when I was the outcast. Like, wow, I didn't want to look down on people, but I understood myself. I seen how I stood out. And being in the presence of other talented, great people, it just felt overwhelming. I was like, wow, I'm really here. I'm really here. We got to get it started now. I can't wait to fight this. Yeah. I was just so excited. It's unimaginable. After
making it past those two bouts, how was Shakur Stevenson before he came into his bout? How was he support to you after you lost yours?
Actually, I sequestered myself. I was hurt. Like I said, I was hurt. I felt like I let my people down. Came out here with a goal and I didn't achieve it. I was like, dang, what are my people going to think back at home? I know they set the bar for me high. I got to live up to expectations due to my brother being a world champion, former Olympian, So it was like, what are they going to think? I let them down. I really did. I know they're going to look down on me from this. And I was wrong.
Yeah.
So I didn't get too much word from Shakur after I lost. But I'm pretty sure he would encourage me to keep my head up.
Yeah, and even after the loss, it was controversial with the judges and everything. How did that affect you any?
Oh, it definitely did. I knew what the business was about, as far as the networking and the politics and stuff like that. But I never thought that it can happen on a monumental stage like this. I can see it happening on a low budget, local type of thing, event. But I think it'd be fair ruling here. This is Olympic Games. It just caught me off guard.
Chance to talk to Antuanne. He's very upset about the ruling that happened after the fight. With the support behind you, and what did you see going on in the fight that they called against him?
First, I try to keep myself as unbiased as possible. First round, I think Antuanne fucked it out. He utilized his jabs. I thought he pulled the first round out. Mm-hmm. One of the spectators told me they got him down. I yelled from the stands, got his attention. Son, pick it up. Second round, he picked it up and he started to really show domination. I seen him hurt the guy a lot. The guy stopped fighting at that point. It was in survival mode. When the round ended, I said, good round to myself. The same person said, they got him down now. Still, he down 2 rounds in a 3-round fight. So at that point, I knew the only way he could win is by trying to stop this kid. I yelled to him, I got you down. You got to stop him. Third round, he showed a control of urgency. It was nothing reckless. We went in there and he could get himself cracked by trying to be urgent. And he dictated the fight, dictated the pace, the same as the second round. The intensity picked up. He hurt the guy. Body shots, left hands, right hands. The final decision they gave to the guy. He put him down.
And even watching the fight, it seemed like it started to sway a little bit towards Antuanne because the referee was actually trying to get his opponent to engage a little bit. His opponent was like running around a little bit, and that's what made me decide that this fight is going to go Antuanne's way because this fight is not actually engaging.
No, it wasn't engaging. You know, if there's any consolation to anything, the guy went on to win the gold medal, right? So if he wins the gold medal, and I know my son clearly beat him on the world stage, and I look at my son, is a gold medalist.
Exactly, he is.
You know, trying to talk to him and make him feel better, I had to give him an example. And I told him to hold up both his hands and keep his fingers directed out. And I said, every name I call, I want you to close the fingers. And I said, you got Roy Jones, you got Evander Holyfield, you got Floyd Mayweather, you got your brother and yourself. You're the only 5 in U.S. history to ever come from the loser's bracket and fight your way back to become Olympians. I said, now your other hand. I said, Roy Jones, Evander Holyfield, Floyd Mayweather, your brother and you, all of them by some means were deprived or robbed during their Olympic experience. I said, now when you look at your hands, what do you got? He said, I got 2 fists balled up. I said, raise them, because all the rest of the predecessors became world champions.
Your brother, Antuanne, your dad, senior. You know, he was just telling me some good information that's actually accurate and true. You know, you start off with Evander Holyfield, you know, Roy Jones, you know, Floyd Mayweather, yourself, and now your brother. You know, you become part of United States history, being Olympian boxers. They came up short, you know what I'm saying? But eventually became world champions. So what kind of thing you can tell your brother, you know, through this process?
Keep pushing.
Going to his pro career.
Keep pushing, keep grinding. Don't stop with what he already started. You know, stuff like this is what people need in life. It helps them grow and develop to the individuals that they are today. So, ain't nothing. We're going to keep grinding, we're going to keep pushing, we're going to stay hungry. It happens. You got to charge to the game, you got to roll with the punches.
Exactly. And also family history, you know what I'm saying? You got 2 Russells out of the family, which I don't think no other family can able to top to it, or it take a long time for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's history, you know. And by your brother knowing that, you know, he's a little upset because he came up short a little bit, you know, not on his own fault. I think he fought his hardest, you know, and some things that came out with the judging and everything, you know. So how you feel about that? You know, I see you got your daughter with you.
I feel like
both of them.
Both of my babies. I feel as though he don't have nothing to be down on. You know, I feel as though he's young and he still doesn't catch the full understanding of everything. It's going to take a couple months for him to realize that it was completely taken out of his hands. You know, but we good. You know, like I said, it comes with the territory. Yeah, I mean, in life, we're always going to have some form of adversity. So,
yeah,
got to keep pushing.
And also, an opportunity like that, to me, is just as hard as losing a world title.
Yep, correct.
You know, because nobody gets to that level. You know, world title fighters, they get an opportunity to defend their championships and everything. But this time, he has 4 years, and sometimes even after that, you might not have a chance to go to the Olympics.
You have the chance to go to it, you know. And the funny thing is that the guy advanced to actually become the gold medalist, you know, and that's what's weird. Even when he was competing at the medal rounds, the gold round, the commentators stated that it's a very touchy situation because they felt as though that he lost to my younger brother as well, you know. So it is what it is, man. You gotta keep pushing.
There you go. Thanks a lot, guy.